Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hope so everyone is fine and good. Welcome again with one more video lecture. In the previous lecture, I had discussed about the types of plants, about herbs, shrubs, trees, creepers, and climbers. Today my topic is about the root system. Dear students, as you can see the structure of a plant, the picture of a plant, observe it carefully. You will observe that the structure of a plant can be divided into two parts. The structure of a plant the structure of a plant can be divided into two parts. Okay, one part that is growing above the ground and the other part growing below the ground. This is the structure of a plant. Okay, as you can see in the structure of the plant, okay, there are two parts. One part that grows above the ground and the other part that goes below the ground. Okay, one part that grows above the ground and the other part that grows below the ground. Parts that growing above the ground is called shoot system. Those are the parts which grows above the ground, and those parts are called shoot system. Okay, and the parts that grows below the ground, those are called root system. Okay, root system. In this structure, in this picture of a plant, you will see that in root system are the part of the plant that grows below the ground, those are only roots. Okay, in root system there are only roots, but in shoot system there are stem, leaves, fruit, flowers, okay, and branches. Okay, the root system, the roots and its branches growing under the ground constitute the root system. The roots and its branches growing under the ground constitute the root system. Here you can see plant system. Plants have two parts. The underground part of the plant or the parts that remain in the soil are called root system. Okay, and the green part that grows above the ground is called shoot system. Okay, these are the two systems in the plant. If we divide plant into systems, or we can see parts growing above the ground is called shoot system, and parts that growing below the ground, those are called root system. Okay, roots. The main root is called the taproot. The root and its branches growing under the ground constitute the root system. Okay, root systems are of two types. Generally we say there are two types of roots. First, primary roots. Primary roots. Primary roots and secondary roots. What are primary roots and what are secondary roots? Okay, primary root is the main root. Whenever a seedling grows, जब भी कोई बीज की ग्रोथ होती है उसमें जो रूट मेन रूट ग्रो हो जाता है उसको हम प्राइमरी रूट कहते हैं. ओके, फिर इस मेन रूट पे जितने भी रूट्स और ग्रो हो जाएंगे इनको हम सेकेंडरी रूट्स कहते हैं, या हम इन्हें लेटरल रूट्स भी कहते हैं, या हम इन्हें लेटरल रूट्स भी कहते हैं. लेटरल रूट्स. The main root of the plant is called primary root, and other roots that grow on the main root, they are called secondary roots or lateral roots. Okay, roots are of two types, tape roots and fibrous roots. How many? Two types of roots are in the plants, tape roots and fibrous roots. The main root is called taproot. The main root is called taproot. In taproot system, a single main root grows downwards. As you can see in the structure, this is a taproot system. A single root grows downwards. Okay, a single root grows downwards. This is the single root that grows downwards. This is also called a primary root. Okay, this is also called a primary root. From primary roots, many small roots. From this primary root, many small roots branches out. Okay, many small roots branches out. These are called, these small roots that branches out from the primary root are called lateral roots or secondary roots, जो मैंने आपको पहले भी बोला है. Okay, this main root, is called taproot. But what is the difference between the taproot system and the fibrous root system? Okay, also there is a root cap, which is a thimble-like structure which covers the tip of the main root. If this is a root, at tip of the root is a root cap. Okay, at the tip of the root is a root cap which covers the main root. The function of this root cap, which is at the tip of the main root, is to cover the tip of the main root. The function of this root cap is to cover the main root, is to cover the tip of the main root. Okay, a little behind the root cap, a fine delicate hair-like structures. A little behind the root cap, rest of the root. Okay, fine little hair-like structures are present. These hair-like structures are called root hairs. They are called root hairs. These fine, delicate hairs called root hairs. What are the functions of those root hairs? The functions of those root hairs is it helps the plant in the absorption of water. It helps the plant in the absorption of water soluble minerals. Okay, in taproot system there is a main root. In main root, at the tip of the main root is a root cap. Root cap protects the tip of the main root, and behind the root cap there are the fine delicate structures. These structures are called root hairs. What are the functions of those root hairs? The functions of those root hairs is they helps the plant in absorption of water or water soluble minerals. Okay, the primary root grows out from the seed at the time of germination. At the time of germination, the primary root grows out of the seed. Tape roots are generally called true roots. The tape roots are generally called, or we can say also called, true roots, in which plant tape roots are found: mango, neem, pine, turnip, radish, and the plants and other plants having taproot system. Okay, as you can see in the structure, this is the radish, this is the main root. Okay, and these are small hair-like structures. Okay, small hair-like structures. These small hair-like structures helps the plant in the absorption. Okay, this is the root system, and above the ground is the shoot system. Okay, second, that is fibrous roots. Fibrous roots are bushy roots, as you can see in the second picture here. These are bushy roots. Okay, these fibrous roots are bushy roots growing as a bush from the base of the stem. From the base of the stem, they are growing as a bush. Okay, these roots are like threads. Okay, these roots are like threads and are thin. These roots are also thin. Okay, they are almost equal size. All the roots here, they are almost of equal size. Plants with fibrous roots bear leaves which are long and have parallel venation. What does it mean? Arrangement. plants with fibrous roots, those plants in which there are fibrous roots, those plants have long leaves, and having parallel venation. Long leaves means, first of all, I will tell you, in the fibrous roots are found in wheat, maize, rice, onion, sugarcane, etc. Work with, these are thin roots, these are long roots, okay, these are thread like structures, and they are bushy roots growing at the base of the stem, as you can see clearly in the picture. But now the question is, what is parallel venation? If you have seen the structure of the leaf of the plant, maize plant, wheat plant, and the rice plant, they are long leaves, okay, they are long leaves, okay, this is this structure, as I tried here, this, and the veins like this. These veins are parallel to each other, okay, these veins are parallel to each other, long blade like leaf, and these veins that are present in the leaves, they are parallel to each other. The veins, those are parallel in the leaves, they are parallel to each other. So we can say, in those plants in which there are fibrous root system, those have long leaves with parallel veins. Those have long leaves with parallel veins. Okay. We can say a number of thin fiber-like roots arise from the base. Here, as you can see in the structure, these a number of thin fiber-like roots arise from the base of the stem, which separates out in the soil and gives support to the plant, is known as fibrous roots. Okay, these fibrous roots are also found in wheat, rice, maize, sugarcane, onion, etc. These are the two types of root systems: tap root system and fibrous root system. Tap root system, okay, fibrous root system are the bushy roots growing at the bush from the base of the stem. These roots are threadless and thin. They are almost of equal size, okay. And the plants in which fibrous root system is found, those plants have long leaves, and those leaves have parallel veins, okay. Examples are wheat, maize, onion, wheat, sugarcane, etc. And taproot system, okay, in the taproot is a main root that grows downwards, okay. This is also called a primary root, okay. A little uh, at the tip of the taproot there is a root cape. That's root cape, a tremble like that root cape is a tremble like structure, and the function of that root cape is cover the tip of the main root. Behind the main root, the tip of the tip at the main root, there are fine delicate hair like structures. Those hairs are called root hairs, and the function of those root hairs is to it helps the plant in the absorption of water and minerals. Okay, the taproot is also called the primary root, and on primary root there are the secondary branch. Those are called second lateral roots or secondary roots also. Okay, now what are the functions of the roots? What are the functions of the roots? Okay, first function, these roots plays an important role in the growth and development of the plant. They perform different functions. First, roots hold the plant firmly in the ground. Okay, these roots hold the plant firmly in the ground, or we can say roots anchor the plant to the soil. Anchor the plant to the soil. Second, roots absorb water and other important nutrients from the soil for the plant. These roots absorb water and nutrients present in the soil. In the absorption of the water and water soluble minerals, these roots play an important role. Okay. Second, roots prevent soil erosion. These roots prevent soil erosion. Roots hold the soil particles together. These roots, these hold the soil particles together tightly and prevent them from being carried out by the wind or the water. During winds or during the high rainfall, these roots hold the soil particles together tightly and prevent them from being carried away by water or by winds. Roots absorb water and other important nutrients from the soil. Okay, some roots are eaten as food as they have extra food in them. Water and mineral salts reach the stem and the branches through a system of thin tubes present in the roots and the stem. This water that is absorbed by the water soluble minerals that are absorbed by the roots, they are transported from roots to the stem or to the aerial parts of the plant by thin tube like structures, okay, that connect roots with the stem and stem with the branches or the other aerial parts of the plant. Those are the functions of the roots.